We are in the preparation to celebrate 100 years of our presence in Zambia, the presence of the Dominican sisters in Zambia. Our charism is evangelization, and we do evangelization in many different ways. And one of the ways is education.
Since the existence of the Dominican sisters in Zambia from 1924, when the first 3 sisters arrived, and now with the large number that we have, they have educated over 700,000 girl children who are now in business professions in Zambia. Some of them have become bank managers, some of them are heads of industries. There are a lot of benefits that have been received by the girl child. Boy child has been lacking.
A few months after my first profession, I was given an opportunity for me to go and study on business study with a program called Sisters Blended Value Project. You can imagine I was just coming from the novitiate and then I was given this big task. It was something that I was happy about and I was looking forward to learn. So in the first module, we were taught to identify our social needs. So the social needs that we identified us as a congregation is the lack of boys' school.
So as Dominican sisters, we picked on a boys' school, Dominican Boys Secondary School, as our social enterprise. And I feel for us it was timely that we picked on this school because we have seen the gap and the need in our society. And it's more urgent because we are seeing that the key places and positions in society are being taken by women. In our country, we've seen most of the young pilots are girls. And what is happening to the boy child?
This is a cause that we feel is going to benefit the community to a greater extent in promoting and bridging the gap for the boy child education.
With the coming of the boys' school, I think it will greatly benefit the community, and we hope one day it might not just happen, in a year or 2 years or 10 years, but with time that there'll be a balance, the way our society is.
When we were being trained that side, we were told that for your business to be successful, you're not supposed to work alone. So you need to have ideas from different people and engage other people to come and help you.
One of the big gaps that we had was a stakeholder engagement, where working with others becomes very key to achieve our dream and our charism. We have then since started working with other stakeholders like parents and well-wishers to create a fundraising committee that has been very vibrant to provide support.
There are a number of fundraising ventures that have been lined up. What we told ourselves is that we cannot sit and wait for money to come from where we don't know. We have to start with something. So far, we've done two major fundraising ventures. The first one was where we were able to raise in excess of about 100,000 kwacha, which is roughly around maybe $5,000, somewhere there. Then the other fundraiser was the one that we had early this year. So we came up with a stage play, and this is where we did the Mohana movie, but we had to stage play it. Okay, and from there we were able to raise roughly about 70,000 kwacha. We have a place which was bought. And that's where the school is going to be housed, and some drawings have been done. So whatever is going to be realized from these fundraising ventures that we have will ensure that this money, of course, as a committee with the Dominican sisters, ensure that this money goes towards paying for whatever needs that we need to attend to regarding the building of the boys' school.
Most of the schools that we have are co-education schools. There are no schools specifically to meet the needs of the boys. In order to meet also our charism of evangelization, we realized that we need to provide education specific to a boy child to meet their needs as boys as they grow.
This boys' school is an ultra-modern school. The teaching concept will be so high, it will change the scope of education for Zambia.
For the seed grant that we've received, we hope to do an environmental impact assessment And this is very important to us as a congregation to ensure that we are in compliance with the regulations of the land, that whatever activities we are doing, in this case the boys' school, is in line with the requirements of the environment. Whatever interventions we want to put up, do we have enough space to actually do the project? Is the community supporting the needs and the intervention that we are doing? Do we have enough water supply to meet the needs of the children that we are going to house and the facility itself? Do we have enough and sufficient waste disposal facility? So this is very key, and we thank Hilton Foundation for this seed grant, and it will really help us. So far, we've already done the geological survey that has shown us that we can put up this facility, this building by the contractor. So we are hopeful that this is in the right direction and really grateful for that support.
Yes, we're starting finishing, but next time when you come, we'll add.
One of the things that has started now, a skill center was built 20 years ago, but nothing was happening in that facility. So we engaged a college called Notec that is providing trainings for young people. About 80 of those are enrolled since February, and they are in class now studying. And most of the profiles of these young people are those who are doing nothing. You can be interested to know that most of them are boys who dropped out of school, maybe in grade 7, and they had no opportunity to pursue academic pathway, but they can do skills. And so this is for us as a result of the training we received from Strathmore University. And one of the things they told us was that we need to track our finances very, very closely, so that these social enterprises that we are doing are not just saving our communities, but also helping us to be sustainable. So what we've started doing at our farm, we had a farm. 3 years ago it kicked off, but then after Strathmore's intervention and trainings, we started tracking this. We created a spreadsheet where we can track our income and expenditures. And I'm happy to tell you that we were making maybe 20,000 in a month. Now we can make 40 and 50,000 in a month. So it's very good for us to see that all these interventions are coming on board because of that training that we received from Strathmore University.
I want to say thank you to Hilton Foundation, the Quaker, and the Strathmore University lecturers who really guided us. They were very patient with us because the whole program itself, the whole training, really needed the people who are training us to be more patient. So they really met our needs, and we are grateful for the continued guidance that they are doing.
I feel very proud to say that I was trained by Strathmore University. For me, even if it's maybe modules that were done in maybe 8 months or so, I feel like I've learned for 4 years. It's like a master's because what I've learned and acquired has helped me to make a difference in my congregation.
Thank you to Hilton Foundation, to our Quaker and Strathmore University, and to all those who listening to us will come on board and support us that this dream comes true, especially as we Dominican sisters enter into the second millennium of our presence in Zambia. Thank you.